Okay, so I'm sure this has been bugging a lot of movie viewers for quite some time, and I feel it's time for me to give my opinion on it. It has to do with a lot of remakes being made from Hollywood, basically making remakes of older movies, and I can understand while there is a need for some movies to be remade, it's not entirely necessary to have remakes pretty much dominate all of the new movies coming out. I mean, yeah, I can understand, and they're trying to make money, but I mean, is it really necessary for remakes to happen all the time? Not necessarily. I mean, you got a lot of originals that can be just as great, or heck, even a few crossovers can be very successful. I mean, look at the Avengers. I mean, in my opinion, Avengers was one of the best. It was the absolute best movie ever made in the history of the Earth. Yeah, I know that's a huge statement, but it's the truth. In my opinion, it is the best movie ever made. If you haven't seen Avengers yet, you've got to see the best movie made. But anyways, getting back to the point, I mean, in Hollywood, you gotta look at some other ideas as to where to get ideas for movies. I mean, you shouldn't just look at remakes. I mean, I'm looking at them trying to bring back the cop genre for the movie industry. I mean, but they're kind of doing it in the wrong direction. I mean, they're doing reboots or remakes of Judge Dredd, Lethal Weapon, RoboCop. I mean, RoboCop and Lethal Weapon, the originals are still good to this day. I mean, you can watch the originals to Lethal Weapon and RoboCop, and they still stand up to the test of time. Judge Dredd, there are some people that like it, some people that don't. I'm one of those few that actually like it, but that's just me. I mean, I can understand why there would be a reboot of Judge Dredd, because, obviously not everyone liked it, but hey, that's just me. But anyways, I mean, there are other ways to bring back the cop genre of movies, and it's basically to look at new ideas. I mean, look at the independent authors on Amazon.com. I mean, they have a lot of good ideas. I mean, if you're having trouble narrowing down on what cop movie to make next that's not a remake or a sequel, I got 3 words for you. Project Death Cat. I mean, it's basically a story that is about an anti-terrorist agent in the near future who undergoes genetic manipulation to gain cat-like abilities. It's obviously yeah, it is iffy, but hey, in my opinion, Project Death Cat, it is a great story. I mean, you've got to read it. It is, obviously I'm the one who wrote it, obviously, but still, some people who have read it have liked it. So basically, if to all you viewers who want to view Project Death Cat, who want to read it, I've posted the link in the video description below. It's very cheap. It's only $2.99. Check it out. It is a great story in my opinion, and one that easily could be made into a hit movie. I mean, it has everything. It's got action. It's got science fiction elements. There's no unnecessary romantic subplot in it. I mean, and the thing about it is, it's not over descriptive, so those who have a problem with a lot of descriptions, I mean, this one's for you. And yes, it is somewhat of a quick read, but it basically gets to the point. And I'm more than sure that Hollywood should look into this. I mean, when you read it, you're not gonna find any other book like it. I mean, come on, when's the last time you saw a cop movie that basically has the main character as an anti-terrorist agent who undergoes genetic manipulation to become part cat? I mean, last I checked, there wasn't any. So anyways, basically, enough of the remakes. Start looking at new ideas to make movies. If you're having trouble finding ideas for new movies, then check out the independent author community on Amazon.com. There are plenty of good ideas on Amazon.com. You know, not just my two books, The Sapphire Desire and Project Deathcat, but there are many other books. Samurai's Apprentice, Cartoon Eyes, these Kid Demon Chronicles. I mean, the list goes on. I mean, there's plenty of good ideas for movies, but I mean, you can't be afraid to try them. I mean, you've got to have the courage to just say no to remakes eventually and to try new ideas. Because if you don't try new ideas, eventually the movie viewers are going to start to get bored. I mean, we want to see new ideas. And the best way for ideas is to check out the independent author works on Amazon.com. I mean, you can check out my books, The Sapphire Desire and Project Deathcat, on Amazon.com. They're both cheap. They're both only $2.99 each. As for other books from other authors, they vary. Some are as cheap as 99 cents. Others, are $2.99. Basically, check out Amazon.com for a lot of ebooks from independent authors. You'd be amazed at what you see. So this has been another message from Kyle Snyder, aka Clipton, and I look forward to seeing some more original new movies that hopefully are not remakes. It's like, hopefully RoboCop and Lethal Weapon remakes aren't going to be that bad, but I'm not holding my breath. I'm still guessing that the originals are still going to be better. Anyways, I'm out. Be sure to leave comments below.